What's up, guys? It's that time again. It's that time when you're sitting at work and you just want to get out and do something crazy. But you can't, because you're a slave to the corporation. But what you can do is get on your computer and look up zatstrength.com and you can watch this guy sitting in his basement giving you some cool information. Trust me, I don't hang out here all day, alright? I just do a little bit of work down here and then I get out and enjoy some sunlight, okay? Which I suggest for you guys. But today, on the grind, we're going to talk about working smarter and not harder. Okay, my teachers always told me to work smarter and not harder, so that's why I just started cheating on all the tests and getting all the answers. I'm kidding. That didn't happen. Just a joke. All right, I work pretty damn hard for my GPA. But in all seriousness, life is connections, guys. Okay, it is a lot of who you know. But once you get the people who you do know to get you in that position, you can show them what you know. Okay, there's always those stories where these people have all these degrees and they're doctorates and all that kind of stuff, but they can't get a job, especially this day and age. And so that's not good. But what I'm going to suggest to you guys is, look at who you know, okay, and see where that can get you in life. You know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. I think I heard a quote one time, if you know 6 people, you know the world pretty much. Based off those 6 people, they can trace around other people, and you pretty much know the world. All right, it's just a huge web. We're all interconnected. Life is all about connections. Okay, and especially with social media we got going on these days, and all the other tools, it really isn't that hard to find a job. Okay, or just start off doing what you love. Okay, but that being said, so it's who you know, but then you can show those people what you know. All right, and it's all about climbing up the ladder. Okay, so you want to definitely climb up that ladder, build credibility to yourself, and then it can get you in a good position in life. And I think it was Jim Rohn I was listening to. I have a lot of audiobooks by Jim Rohn, and he always says he can predict the future. And when he says he can predict the future, is you're always going to have opportunity and difficulty. One may be higher than the other. One may be, the scale's always going to be shifting. Okay, but I can guarantee you that in the future there are always going to be opportunities and there's always going to be difficulties. Even in times where the economy looks like it absolutely sucks right now, which it does, you can find opportunity. Because when there are people giving up, throwing in the towel, I don't have a job, so I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to soak up welfare. Like, that's just, they're going to do that. But when they do that, they open up positions that they could be filling and they're not doing it. So that's where you have to step up above those people, embrace all the suck, embrace the pain, embrace the suffering, like I like to say, and you got to go out and you got to find those opportunities. Okay? And a great way that you can do that is, to work smarter. Ask all the people you know, okay, see who they know, rather than just going around and just applying to jobs, and kind of giving it like a 50-50 shot. You can get great jobs through people and connections. I've been offered positions that some people need college degrees for. You know what I mean? Or you can have a college degree and get a position that has nothing to do with your degree. Just based off of somebody that you know in the company. But if you think about it, if you're a friend of somebody, you always want to help friends out. You always want to do the best that you can for people that you know, or people that come to you who are friends with your best friend. You're really going to try to help that person out because you know that they wouldn't recommend them to you if they weren't a good person. Which leads me to my next point. You got to be a good person. Okay, you got to stay out of your comfort zone a little bit. You got to be friendly to a lot of people. When you want to give someone the bird because they cut you off on the road or something, you never know who that person is. That could come back around and haunt you like karma does for the rest of your life. So try to look at situations differently. Sitting around talking to someone for an extra 25 minutes about their life, could ultimately lead to, hey, I got this job. Maybe you want it. So, you always want to work smarter, and you don't want to work harder. All right. So work smarter, find the connections that you need to in life, and have those connections get them to where you want to be. All right. So that's my little bit. It's kind of short, but yeah, climb your way up the ladder. Work smarter, not harder. Look at what's right in front of you. You got people every day. Talk to people. Be a good person, and that karma is going to come right back around. Goes around, comes around, and if you're being a good person, that's going to come back around in a great way. So, anyone who doesn't have a job and you're watching this video, start just talking to your family members, friends, and start, putting yourself out there a little bit more and being a great person to people, and give some free labor too. You always want to do some free things for people. People remember free stuff. Okay, you always remember that free thing you won in a contest or a concert or something like that. So that comes around too. Put that extra bit of work out there, and it'll come around tenfold. All right, peace.